This review will cover the case of the TV show The Brady Bunch. It ran from 1969 to 1974 for 5 seasons. And it originally was an outgrowth of the TV show Gilligan's Island, and all 3 networks made offers for it, and ABC won out. And it's has a famous introduction theme, and let me get that on the screen here real quick. One moment, please.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curl. Here's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group was somewhat form a family. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way they became the Brady Bunch.
And that's the introduction which they were known for. And some of the actors on the show were Robert Reed, Florence Henderson, Ann Davis, Maureen McCormick, Eve Plum, Susan Olsen, Barry Williams, Christopher Knight, and Mike Lookinland. And Robert Reed played the father, and Florence Henderson the mother. They're probably the most well-known. And the most well-known of the kids are Maureen McCormick, who played Marcia, and Barry Williams, who played Greg Brady. And there's some episodes that are prominently well-known. And here's just some clip of some episodes. These are, let me get on the screen here real quick. One moment, please.
Why would you do a thing like that? Because I felt like it, that's why. What kind of dumb reason is that? I want to know why you did it. It's none of your business. Jan, wait a minute. I don't care to discuss it. Come back here.
Hand me another screen.
I don't have to tell you anything. Oh, hi.
What's all the yelling up there? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing at all.
That's the kind of...
That's one episode that was the famous Marsha episode. And the Brady Bunch also did some singing, and they actually toured as a singing group for a while. Let me see if I can get that on the screen here real quick. One moment, please.
And then winter turns to spring. It's not just the season, you know it goes for everything.
It's even true for voices when boys begin to grow. You gotta take a lesson from Mother Nature, and if you do, you'll know.
When it's time to change, then it's time to change. Don't bite the tide, come along for the ride, don't you see? When it's time to change, you've got to rearrange. Who you are and what you're gonna be. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na. Day by day, it's hard to see the changes you've been through. A little bit of living, a little bit of growth.
And that's an example of them singing. It appears as though Greg Brady, Barry Williams, and Marcia Brady, Maureen McCormick are the most prominent singers. And Maureen McCormick eventually got into country singing. Barry Williams, he also does some singing. And let me see if I can get another clip of a show on the air. This one.
Don't look now, but he's right behind us. Doug Simpson.
Just act casual.
Hi, girls.
Morning, Doug.
Oh, Marcia, I've been looking for you.
Me?
Yeah. I was wondering if you'd like to go to a dance with me on Saturday night.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great. Saturday night then, okay?
Bye.
See you.
Bye. Date with Doug Simpson? Can I touch you? Might rub off.
Hi.
Hi, Marcia. Gee, I was hoping I'd get to see you.
And that's another clip. That one, for some reason, I couldn't get it to come bigger, but you could hear the audio. And some other stuff about the show. Eventually, as it went off the air, it was played in syndication. It was played after school, so it appealed to kids. It also is available in DVD releases, so it stayed popular through time. And some of the more prominent episodes were where once they do square dancing, once where Marcia gets hit in the nose with a football, and Greg buys a car in another prominent episode. And it's kind of an all-American show. And as the show came to a close in later years, they had a variety hours where the people wanted to see whatever happened to the actors, and they got together to a variety hour, which was performing, singing, and dancing and stuff like that. And let me get a. I guess that's pretty much. If I squeeze everything in here, it's all like it got everything in here about the show. And as the years went by, despite the show going off the air, there was interest in the lives of the actors. Let me get a quick interview with Barry Williams on the screen here. He played Greg Brady. One moment, please.
For the Brady Bunch was one of the most exciting things of my young career. I was given the script on my 14th birthday. When I first received the script, the title on the script was The Bradley Brood, but eventually it got changed, and that's the way we became the Brady Bunch. One of the most asked questions for all 6 of the Brady Bunch kids is, did we get along and do we still get along? And the answer to both is yes. We remain good friends. We've been through this entire arc of our careers and our lives and on into middle age. And part of the reason for that is that there was a great chemistry that we had, and that showed on the air. It was authentic. The second most asked question in my world is, did Maureen McCormick or Marcia Brady and I date? Were we an item? And yes, we did, definitely. In fact, I was her first kiss, and that was in Hawaii while we were filming those episodes. We snuck away. It was a full moon. We walked along the sand, and well, I knew where that was headed. Of course, I set it up. Okay, so here's the lowdown on this. I had a crush on Florence Henderson, like who didn't? And she was twice my age, and we had a common interest in music. So I took her out to dinner, and we talked music and how I might be able to integrate it into my career. And I picked her up in my own car, and I took her home. And when we said goodnight, I gave her a little kiss, maybe a peck. Well, I kissed her lips, which was like big stuff for me. But I always had a great attraction to her. I like her very much, and I'm catching up. So maybe I ought to give her another call.
And that's Barry Williams just relating some of the variables about the TV show The Brady Bunch. And if you're ever on late night TV and you see it in a syndication, you have a little more information about it. If you heard about it before, hopefully this is a good flashback. And that should do it. Hopefully everything uploaded okay. One of the clips was hard to get on here, but that should do it. And Here's the theme again.
Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with three boys of his own. They were four men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met the spell, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch.